elaborate arguments that are also made of the already probably the IA was taken. So it was not taken.
No, we'll have it
No,
second
in
week
that
of January.
In that case, in last line, it is written that
Yes,
IA will be considered after preparation of paperwork. He has to read the entire order,
Yes,
not
that's what I
one part.
said. It is not rejected.
We'll have it for hearing in the
Can it be
second
on the month of December? Lord?
December. Not be possible.
Because 19-year-old boy at that point of time, he's in custody.
The offense is also grave.
That is that allegation, not
Not a juvenile.
not a
December it may not be possible. Today is what? Today is 6th of
Sixth.
6th November.
because from 22nd, 20th, 28th is the last working day.
Lord.
And last week, as you know.
Yeah.
So we're only second week of December. Okay, we'll try on second week of December.
Lord.
Heard Sri A. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the appellant. Also heard Ms. Sunsu, APP, and Sri R.J. Das, Learned Amicus Curiae for the SPO number 2. In view of the fact that the paper book has been prepared, list the appeal for hearing in the second week of December 2024.
Pablo.
If you
Madam, paper book is there?
May I please proceed? I have got the paper book, my lord, and the case is ready for hearing, my lord. And in my lord, in the first order sheet, my lord, admission, there is no service is not reflected in.
No order regarding causing notice, issuing notice.
Yes, sir. So I have not taken service for the respondent number 2, my
You take steps. Your legal aid counsel.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Heard Ms. B.R.A. Sultan, a learned counsel for the appellant, who, by referring to the order dated 27/9/2023, has pointed out that though the
302 matter.
no, once let us try at least. Has pointed out that though appeal was admitted and LCR was called for,
Paper book is also ready.
there was no indication with regard to causing service of notice upon the respondent number 2. Full stop. Para. That on the prayer of the learned legal aid counsel, amicus or legal aid counsel?
Legal aid counsel.
Legal aid counsel. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon the respondent number 2. Full stop. List after 6 weeks along with service report.
Must have.
If served, okay. Not served, then we'll proceed.
Item 9.
I'm appearing as an amicus curiae for the appellant.
Item number?
Item number 9, Your Honor.
Yes.
Perhaps the informant may have to be heard in this matter. It's
POCSO.
yes, Your Honor.
Steps taken.
Lordship notice was issued on the last order reflects in
May I please, Lordship? This type for condonation of delay in preparing this appeal for
Condonation of delay.
9 days delay.
9 day appeal for what?
Appeal against the order passed by the NIA, my lord, rejecting my bail fare.
Appeal against rejection of bail
Bail pay.
under the NIA Act.
Sir.
Okay. Yes.
But I am preparing on behalf of NIA. So we will not file an objection regarding the IA.
Okay. We'll condone the delay then.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
What is H. Ahmed? H. Ahmed. Heard through H. Ahmed, learned counsel for the applicant who has filed this application for condonation of delay of 9 days in preferring the appeal. Full stop. The appeal has been preferred against the order dated so-and-so, passed by so-and-so, by which the prayer for bail of the applicant has been rejected. Full stop. Also heard Sri
D. Bharat,
D. Bharadwaj. Your PP,
PP, and
learned public prosecutor, NI, who submits that he would not have serious objection to the aspect of condemnation of delay. Full stop. He, however, adds that no case for interference with the order of the learned court has been made out. Full stop. Para. Consider the submissions advanced. Para. Advanced along with the pleadings made in paragraph 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Full stop. After consideration of the same and also taking into account that the delay is of 9 days, comma, the same is condoned. Full stop. The I accordingly stands allowed. Full stop. Para. In view of the condonation of the delay, comma, the criminal appeal may be registered and listed for admission after a week.
All right. May please.
My lord, this case, my lord, relates to FT matters, and this Honorable Court has earlier referred with registry in the to list before appropriate bench. But matter is not listed before the appropriate bench. The reason is indicated in the office note file. That the earlier lawyer, M. Prabha Betala, they are no more, they have left, handed over the files to the party, and party has engaged us, in a new set of lawyer. So that very, bar is now.
Doesn't matter, at one point of time, she
My
was
lord.
the engaged counsel.
Yes.
We'll have it, what is this?
IA, for extension of time for appearance, sir. Initially, there is an order dated 4/8/2023, Annexure Roman 1. Party was directed to appear before the SPP Corbetta, but because of some difficulty, they could not collect the bailer and could not appear, Then, subsequently, then IA was filed, and order was also passed extending the time. But because of the gap, communication gap with the lawyer, the order could not be collected in time and ultimately failed in second time also. So, now this petition, for extension of time,
The initial order was of which date?
at Annexure
Initial
Roman 1,
order is
4
dated
4/8/2023.
A year, more than a year.
Yes,
Where is your bona fide?
That was also, extend, subsequently considered to extend, by an IA.
But you did not appear
Lord,
in spite of the
The
extension.
advocate did not inform, they also have not the contact number of the
This-
lawyer.
This we
I
cannot
have
accept.
explained in paragraph 4,
We cannot accept this. You come to the court, first time, okay, you come for an extension consciously that I need a time for appearance. It was ordered by the court. Advocate has not informed, very difficult to accept. What were you doing? You had approached this court for extension. Whether it was granted, not granted, you are not even bothered. And see the period, more than a year.
That is there,
Even after the second date, my lord, it is voted. Because the last extension was 16/23. Now it is the second extension to voted. That was first order, then the extension was on 16, that is also not complied.
And we filed this IA on 16/8,
Of
16/8 of 2020.
24. After how many months?
My lord, it will be about
months.
8 months,
Not more, not 8 months,
10
10 months.
10 months.
You don't need an interim order. Even without interim order, you are enjoying. Why do you need an interim order? Concentrate on the main case. We'll hear the main case.
My lord, any other day, my lord. We are not prepared for the hearing.
We will dismiss this. I will have this for hearing. Because we not want to cause prejudice to Mr. Sigdar. Let him argue whenever it. Okay. Part 3. Sigdar, A.R. Sigdar, Learned Counsel for the applicant. Also heard 3.
They buying
Jay
for
Payang. Then who else? Your name?
Basically on behalf of AIL for respondent number 3.
3. Anyone state respondent? By the instant application, extension of time for appearance before the Superintendent of Police Border, Borpeta, has been sought for. Please have your seat.
Right.
Para, the Learned Counsel for the applicant has submitted that wide an order dated 4/8/2023 passed in the connected WPC 3861 of 2023. While notice was issued, it was directed that in the interim, the applicant shall not be taken into custody and deported from India, full stop. The aforesaid direction was, however, conditional that the applicant was required to appear before the Superintendent of Police Border, Borpeta, within 15 days and shall furnish bail bond of rupees 5,000 with one local security. Full stop. It, however, appears that the applicant did not appear before the Superintendent of Police Border, Borpeta, within the prescribed period of 15 days. Full stop. Thereafter, the applicant had filed IA 2832 of 2023, praying for extension of time to comply with the directions passed in the earlier order. The aforesaid application was disposed of via an order dated 6/10/2023, whereby the time to appear was extended by fixing the date as on or before 18/10/2023. Full stop. It, however, appears that even after such extension, the applicant had not appeared before the concerned authority. Para, Sri Sigdar, the Learned Counsel, has submitted that there was a communication gap between the Learned Counsel who were engaged earlier and the applicant, and the aspect of extension was not informed, as a result of which the applicant could not appear in time. Full stop. He has accordingly submitted that the time for appearance before the concerned authorities be further extended, and he is ready and willing to fulfill the conditions imposed by the first order dated 4/8/2023. Para, per contra, Sri Payang the learned counsel for the Home Department has submitted that the bona fide of the applicant is in serious doubt. He submits that the initial order was passed on 4/8/2023, whereby 15 days time was granted for the petitioner, for the applicant to appear, and the said condition was, and the same was the precondition for grant of the interim order. However, instead of complying with the aforesaid direction, the applicant had filed the IA number 2832 of 2023, praying for extension, in which this court, by taking a lenient view, had further extended the time to 18/10/2023. Full stop. He submits that even the said order was not complied with, and the present application has been filed long thereafter on 28th of August 2024, which is almost a year from the last date of extension. Full stop. Para. He accordingly submits that no case for extension of time is made out and the application is liable to be rejected. Full stop. The learned counsel for the rest of the respondents have endorsed the submissions advanced by Sri Payeng and has prayed for dismissal of the IA. Para. We have noticed that while issuing notice via the order dated 4/8/2023, an interim order was passed subject to the primary condition that requiring the applicant to appear before the Superintendent of Police (Border) Borpeta within 15 days. Full stop. Admittedly, the aforesaid condition was not fulfilled, and this court in the IA 2832 of 2023 had granted further time via order dated 6/10/2023, directing the applicant to appear on or before 18/10/2023. Full stop. It, however, transpires that even the aforesaid order was not complied with. Full stop. What is further intriguing is that the present application has been filed long thereafter on 28th of August 2024, which raises serious doubts on the bona fide of the applicant to comply with the direction of this court. Full stop. A writ court being a court of equity, the conduct of the party approaching the same is of paramount importance. Full stop. In view of the aforesaid facts and circumstances, we are of the considered opinion that no case for extension of time is made out, and accordingly, the IA is dismissed. Para, at this stage, Sri Sikdar submits, Sikdar, the learned counsel submits that the writ petition may be taken up for hearing expeditiously. Para, the writ petition may be listed for hearing when? In the first week of January 2025.
Well,
It's a lot. Item number 16, I've checked. In fact, my learned friend is there. Actually,
fees
the
only.
other appeal is already there. The paper book is there. In respect of criminal appeal 7.
16. Lordship, as per your last order, the order already restricted the paper book to be tagged. It has come, Lord. Because it was the same set of evidence.
Now
So,
we remember,
Lordship, that's a paper book is the end.
that is what we indicated, your colleague was unaware.
Lordship, I was in late. with-
No, he should be aware with the facts, minimum facts. What is going on in the court? We are not taking up the case on the merits. You
Lordship,
should know what is going on at least. Take the instructions. You may not be there on the earlier occasion, but take the instructions. These are minimum facts.
Sorry,
This is for
Lordship.
assisting the court, nothing else. So what order needs to be passed? What order did we pass?
About press steps also, they have not made
The
responded.
respondent was not, the informant was not made a party since it is not necessary, Lordship. So only the state is the respondent and they have received the
No,
party.
no, but we saw that there was a response number 2. Sound, itu?
16 to
তুমি লৈছিলা নেকি? নাই লোৱা, কি লিখিছিলো?
there is an order.
There's an office note.
Lordship, but the order does not reflect to take steps upon respondent because there is no response number.
এইটো আমাৰ কোনটো আছে আজি?
This is the earlier paper book, Lordship, of the earlier case, having the same set of evidence.
আইয়ে নহয়, কোনটো আইয়েটো আছে নেকি আমাৰ? নে কি আছে?
I had been disposed of, Lordship, the main criminal appeal.
ক্ৰিমিনেল এপিলটো চাওঁ। এইটো
214.
2810 no. Admit call for calls.
Because as the paper book has come, it is basis of final hearing.
কিয় এসব লেখে? Without
Reduce the second.
লিখিব চেঞ্জ করে, হ্যাঁ?
Does it?
The learned counsel for the appellant has informed that the paper book has been prepared in connection with a connected appeal being criminal appeal number
17/2016, Lordship.
17 of 2016, which is tagged,
It is tagged along.
which has been tagged together with the present appeal. Full stop. Para. We can have it for hearing.
Lordship, that is.
List for hearing in its turn.
Can a date be, he's inside, Lordship, and he's not well also.
We had granted bail to one.
Father.
Lordship, but he's also unwell, Lord. We could not provide him the
24
medical.
matter, we are having matters of 22, 21. How can we give preference to all matters?
If a
in
date
its turn.
after 3 weeks or if any, just after list of 3 weeks.
In the second week of January 2025.
Highly obliged. Obliged. Sorry, Lord. Highly.
26 appeals. This Bokto matter, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, before my learned friend starts, an enquiry.
26 are orders.
Yes, Lordship, an enquiry report regarding juvenility came in his favor.
Okay.
Against it, I have preferred an objection. Lordship, but I have gone to Lordship, other side's name is not shown. Actually, probably service is not done. Oxometer. Service is to be affected by.
In the claim of juvenility, probably it is not required as per notice.
No, some exception.
That if bail is granted, then, but here the
No,
claim of
violation-
juvenility is there.
Notice should be issued to the minor.
The notification says in respect
Informant.
of, in fact, if your lordship see the inquiry report, mother is the informant, she has participated in the inquiry also.
Which inquiry?
In the juvenile, inquiry for juvenile. Mother
case
also
of 2022
appeared there
minor.
and she had
Only
the
notice is
knowledge
not
that
an issue.
this case is pending.
Notice to the avoid.
A statement was also recorded by the during inquiry.
You are appearing as, this is a regular appeal?
No, I am appearing as amicus.
Okay. Jail appeal কানে response number 2 বলি একো নাই এটা এখানে প্রবলেম করবে কম পাইছেন মানে Legal aid counsel নাই, at least appeal to respondent বনাই, এইটো তখন city report ভিত্তি কৰি দিলে না। এখানে first order it কৈছে, it is however open for the informant and victim to participate in the proceeding as the learned PP, if so, with the leave of the court. এটা রিপোর্ট তো হয়েছে, রিপোর্ট তো অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল হবে না, তার আবার তখন আমি রিপোর্ট Did you ever take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 2, informant?
Here in my humble understanding, Lordship, that it is required in case of bail.
We are not trying to have your understanding, Mr. Ahmed.
Lord.
Don't go to somewhere else.
Lord.
We had asked you, did you take steps?
No,
Yes
it,
or no?
No, it has to be go through, it's taken by registry, Lord.
But did you take the steps?
No, Lord. Because I am amicus curiae and it has to be taken by registry.
POCSO, how do you take steps, madam? Through you.
Ask there to serve copy on us, scan
But
copy.
he is the amicus.
Maybe amicus, my lord, but steps has to be taken by him. He has to serve copy on us, scan copy of the LC through registry. Lordship then will serve copy to OC on the informant or the victim.
Okay. No, ultimately the sentence is under POCSO.
My lord.
The steps be taken. We'll have the consider the aspect of juvenility. Though this appeal was admitted by order dated 4/3/2022, there was no clear direction for taking of steps for service of notice upon the informant/victim. Para. At the same time, the aspect of juvenility has also arisen, and Sri Ahmed, learned amicus curiae, has informed that there is a report which has been prepared pursuant to direction of this court, which appears to be in his favor. Para. Be that as it may, the aspect of service of notice upon the informant/victim cannot be overlooked. Para. In view of this above, let steps be taken by the learned amicus curiae in collaboration with the registry for furnishing copies of the relevant papers to the office of the learned PP Assam, so that service may be affected upon the informant/victim.
Lordship, instead of informant, because I don't think it's related to the victim. Here PW10 is the mother.
Okay.
Aitha. So because allegation is he's the brother of the
We'll say victim then,
My lord.
or we'll not say
The
informant.
victim is no more.
Mother is also.
Mother is there. Or informant here, Lordship.
Informant/victim. Okay, anything they should know that matter is.
Because informant is not related to.
Doesn't matter, informant will
Right.
inform the mother. Can inform, we can appoint an amicus.
My lord.
At least let
thereafter.
the service be there.
Yes, my lord.
The informant will be related now. Informant is pale to mother of the company. No mother of PW10 is the mother.
Yes.
Full stop. At this stage, it has been informed that the victim is no more and the informant is not a relative of the victim. Full stop.
Yes, I lord.
The materials on record also reveal that PW10 is the mother, correct?
Yes, my lord. He is the
Of
mother.
the victim.
He is the mother.
Full stop. Accordingly, we direct that the notices be issued to the mother, name to Didiba. Huh? What is her name?
Aitha Musa, PW10.
What is the spelling?
HAITA, Haita Mushahari.
Musari. How do you get her address?
It's there in.
They are in
It,
page 27 of the
page
paper.
27.
Page 27 of Asylum, huh?
Hmm.
In the following address, which appears from the materials on record. Okay. lest the steps be taken within a week from today and the matter be listed for service report after 6 weeks.
No, he'll serve personally on me.
Hmm?
Who raised himself?
Yes, we're office
Fine.
of the PP, we have
So-
said.
Problem. Regarding report upon the respondent number 2 and 3 match. I have taken steps and number of occasions when it took time match. So, it's a-
Yes, Madam Begum, you are supposed to have the instructions.
But I have contact with the
How
Iron
long?
Lordship,
How long?
half long. Yeah, day before yesterday, Lordship. He have asked me again to send the copy, Lordship, because earlier, Lordship, he has told us that though we have
My lord,
sent the
on two
order,
question, my lord, I have.
but it was 23 matter. Another IO was there, Lordship. Earlier IO was posted and he don't know about the matter, what he have done. So again, he have asked us sometime.
It is only regarding service.
That was a Lordship. I have asked him, but he
He
told
needs
me
to
that
inform the concerned person regarding pendency of the appeal. They can come here and collect. But that report is also not there.
My lord, on number of occasions they took time, my lord, and some occasion, my lord, wrong records are produced before the report to produce before the suitable court match. Even last occasion of some.
the procedure, Lordship, they, after giving the notice, they do not give
Though-
to us, Lordship.
Though,
That is also there. Then they cannot
though
give.
this appeal was admitted on 6/4/2023, requiring and steps and the learned counsel for the appellant submits that steps were also taken pursuant to the said order. There is no
Yes,
service
accepted.
report
Yes.
till now. Full stop. The learned counsel has also submitted that on a number of occasions,
My,
the matter had to be adjourned on the aspect of service report. Full stop. Para. Ms. A. Begum, the learned APP Assam, has submitted that a last chance be
Lordship.
granted, that a further chance be granted to cause service of notice upon the respond number 2 and 3 as certain inconvenience has been reported by the concerned
Telephonic.
PS. Para. In view of the above, a final opportunity is granted to the respondent state to ensure the service of notice upon the respond numbers 2 and 3 through the concerned PS. Para. List on no, para. Since this appeal is pending since 2023 on the aspect of service of notice, list this case on 6th of December, on which date a report is invariably required to be furnished by the concerned police station, failing which, further orders would be passed.
Abla.
My lord, this, my lord, this case may be taken up for bail, my lord.
You are pressing your application for bail.
Yes, my lord.
Seriously?
Yes, my lord. It's a very good case for bail, my lord. Your lordship kindly and please, your lordship. Paper book prepared and my lord, after preparation of paper book, my lord, it was bail application will be heard as ordered. Next time before your lordship.
Criminal appeal of 2023. Why didn't you argue the main appeal? Up to you. Same effort twice.
My lord, if I get bail, my lord, your lordship kindly, I'll place only one.
If you get bail, speculation.
No, my lord, I hope, my lord, because it's a case, good case for bail. Otherwise, I'm not placing the bail.
Ms. Jahan is saying it's a bad case, absolutely bad case. Without even opening her mouth.
No, he has to, my lord. He has to, my lord, file, he has to file his objection, her objection, he already objection has been filed. And
Conviction under what?
under section 302, my. There is absolutely no evidence against me, my. But the person who have done it, my lord, they were, my lord, already, they were died, my lord. Probably that is the reason, my lord. Your lordship kindly see it, only PW3. PW3, my lord, on TRP, my lord, on the basis of TIP, my lord, which was not supported by any of the evidence.
TIP were identified.
Not only me, my lord, there are so many people identified. TRP was me, my lord, that was absolutely, it was not properly done, my lord. It was done after 47 days. But the very next day, he has seen those persons in the, my lord, police station. On the day of Mark View night, that is in, my lord, Golaghat police
The
station.
conviction is only on the basis of TIP.
My lord, not there, my lord, not a single circumstance, my lord. In fact, other circumstances helped me, my lord. Your lordship kindly see PW3, my lord.
What is your age?
21 feet.
What is your age?
My lord, I'll let. 35 years.
You're a family man.
Yes, my family man. One daughter is wife and son. PW3, my lord.
Constable.
Yes. No, that person who died, he is also my lord CRPF personnel, my lord.
No, the PW3 is a constable.
Yes, my lord.
CRPF.
Yep.
Now what has happened? Yes, please read the question.
My lord.
Page 11.
Yes, page 11. My lord, it will be better if you lordship go by the record, my lord. Because
Yes.
no, that it is in vernacular, my lord. I have some slight, my lord, translation. I have just, that's why. Yes, PW3 is, my lord, page 11.
Yes, please read. If
My lord.
there is a problem, we'll go revert back to the original records.
No, if I read the original record, my lord, I have, my lord.
No, read the paper book.
My lord, I know the accused person. I also know that this
How
is,
many accused were there?
my lord.
How many accused persons were there?
3 were there. Here only one, my lord.
No, not here.
Earlier there are 3 accused there. 2 are died.
2 have died.
2 have died.
You are lucky
I'm
or unlucky.
unlucky because I'm inside the jail, my lord, without any, my lord, evidence against me. When really on suspicion, my lord, all the person nearby people who are arrested on the instruction of the SP, my lord. That I'll come to that, my lord. If you lordship, my lord.
No, let's read this
My lord.
page 11.
I know the accused person. I also know that this is Sohidul Islam. An incident took place on 13/1/2006 at Forkatting railway station around 1 p.m. At that time, I was posted in Janakinagar, Golaghat. On the day of the incident, I went to the.
The incident was of 13/1/2006.
My lord.
Almost 20 years have passed.
My lord.
What is your age now?
Now,
That is why you are asking.
oh, yes, my lord. Now that at the time
You
of
said 35.
35, sorry, my lord.
At that time it was 15 over.
Yes, my lord.
35 when it was
31 days.
No, present age. That is what we are asking.
35 on 22,
22, 35.
22,
They are now to 37, man. That's T1 was recorded in 22.
At the time of the incident, what was your age?
was very young then.
You were 15 years old. Juvenile. Not taken. This
Oh,
point not taken.
Yes, that point was not taken, my lord.
Oh,
Okay.
2006.
Yes, correct. Date of offense 2013. 13. No, 13,
2006.
2006.
Six.
2006. Okay. 2000. Please. Near about 18, 19.
Okay, please read. I know.
I know the accused person. I also know that this is Shahidul Islam. And the incident took place on 13/1/2006 at Forcutting railway station around 10 p.m. At that time, I was posted at Jonaki Nagar, Golaghat. On the day of this incident, I went to the Forcutting railway station to go to leave onto my house in Bihar. At that time, 10, 12 boys, along with those accused persons, entered in the railway station and created a discuss. Then the boys going into the argument with the old man who spoke Assamese and was at that railway station. Thereafter, the boys started to punch the old man, and the accused by the name of Debojit Saikia took out of kukuri from his wrist, waist and lifted the same to attack the old man. And same to attack the old man, but he did not do so. There was a bleeding from the nose and mouth in the old man, and he fell down in the ground. The boy were in the drunken get up.
He's too poor.
The boys
They're not scared.
broke the shops and other establishment and station and threw away the LPG cylinder. When Constable Shahidul Islam, who was in with me, came back, and after passing urine by the boy punched him 4-5 times. Debojit then inserted hukuri into his Shahidul stomach. Even after that, a accused person pushed him 3-4 times. When Shahidul escaped by the running from the one platform to another, even after being assaulted with the kukuri, the accused person says him 4-5 steps and then returned again. I then informed our control room at Golaghat. The police arrived after 45 minutes. They lifted the Shahidul, brought him to the hospital. I went to the hospital after CRPF personnel had arrived around 2:30 o'clock at night itself. Shahidul died in the hospital. I had stated all this to the police. I identified the accused person at TIP. First, we 15 police personnel came to the station. The rest of the staff, except Shahidul and me, boarded separate train and left. Besides Shahidul and me, 10 and 100 and 150 people were present in the station. They also witnessed the incident. I came to Golaghat 20 days before the incident. They also witnessed the incident. I came to the Golaghat before 20 days of the incident. I do not acquainted with any local youth in the area. On the following day, the incident, I saw the accused person at Golaghat PS, and I saw the accused person at Golaghat PS and identified them. Police told me the name of Debojit. I identified the accused person when the magistrate, he had TIP after 2-3 months of the incident. The TIP was held in jail. They were kept among 150 people in jail. The accused persons were kept in different group among the people. The age difference between the accused person and the people of the group was 4-5 years. When police personnel took me to the inside the jail, I put my signature on the paper after TIP was over. I did not know any of the person who were in the platform. Shahidul Islam did not go with me. I meet him only in the station. The incident occurred about 2.5 years ago, so I did not remember the statement I made to the police. I did not state to the police that the accused persons were in drunken state. I stated to the police that by the stabbing with the knife,
But
because
he's an eyewitness.
my lord,
He's an eyewitness.
but he do not know me, my lord.
No, he doesn't know your name.
No, my lord, your
I
lordship,
may not name somebody's name, but I have seen somebody
No.
committing an offense.
your lordship kindly see, he do not know the local. He only 20 days ago he came to that place. So he have seen those persons next day in the police station.
Yes.
Next day in the police station, and after 2 months, my lord, they identified in the TIP. Well, what is the meaning of TIP then, my lord? He already identified it. He says that they are identified in the police station, my lord. He knows then that whose name were, my lord, whose is, my lord, introduced by the police, my lord.
No, did he fail to identify this person in the dock while from the dog
My lord,
while he had come to depose in the court?
no, my lord, that your lordship
But
kindly
leave aside the
see,
part of TIP. That is a part of investigation.
my
That
lord.
is- It's not a part of trial. It's
My lord.
investigation. Part of investigation may be faulty, but is it? He had identified the person. He was the eyewitness. He saw him on the.
No, how
in
he
the jail.
can know the name of him, my lord? Your lordship kindly see one aspect of the matter. He said name here, my lord. Before the police, he said that somebody, not by him, my lord. He said somebody, your lord. That's why I'm submitting, my lord. Here he is improving. It is an improved version, my lord.
No, if I don't know the name of a person,
My lord.
but I know his description, can I say his name?
No, definitely he did not know that.
Who
But
had lost the FIR?
my lord,
Who
law
had-
by PW5, my lord.
Who is he?
He's the officer of the, my lord, that
Let us see what he has stated.
PW, my lord. PW5, no? Inform PW5, my lord.
Yes, please.
He is the commandant of the battalion, my lord. P. Kalyani. I do page 16, my lord.
Yes.
I do not know the accused person.
No, the FIR
Oh, my lord, FIR. Yellow, kindly
at page 4.
page 4, my lord. Page 4. The
And-
written as I received from the complainant for OC Golaghat PS 2022 FI was enclosed herewith. Accident took place 22. Yes. Many. This is to inform you
This
that on,
adjutant was PW what?
my lord,
The informant was PW what?
five,
PW 5.
my lord.
Let us see what has he said.
PW5, my lord.
Page.
Page 16, my lord. I do not know the accused person. On 14/1/2006, I was posted as the assistant commandant at the 61 BN situated in the Jonathan Nagar. On 13/1/2006, some personnel of our unit went to the Frokating railway station to go to their home. While they were in the station, 14,
You see, the 7th line, when Brajesh Mishra informed the control room about the incident, I was informed about the same.
my lord.
He mentions the present with the.
This Sohidul Islam was waiting in the platform for another person named Vijesh Mishra with the boy attacked Vijesh Mishra and the schedule to his knife. When Vijesh Mishra informed the control room about the incident, I was informed about the same as the railway police brought the injured to the Golaghat civil. We went to the schedule station in the, he was unable to speak and then she said, then I spoke. So I did not mention the Azhar, he was stabbed by his knife. Police did not interrogate me. I was not aware of the Shahidul Islam came out from the institute, did not go. I placed a reference. I do not know anything else.
He says it is consistent with what Brajesh has said as PW.
No, he simply mentioned that, my lord, he's not named anyone. Your lordship kindly see the, if everything will be clear, but that has to be supported by the other evidence. But your lordship, some other evidence, it is different manner. It is a different way, my lord. Your lordship kindly see PW, the Caesar witness, my lord, one Khupuri was seized 7 and 9.
Yes.
7 and 9, your lordship kindly see. PW 7 and PW 9.
But this informant says that Brajesh informed the control room, and I was informed about the same. Thereafter, he had lost the Ajahar. This is consistent.
No, that till that nobody's name, my lord.
Brajesh does not know you. How do you expect him to know your name?
Correct, my lord. He was nobody at that point of time, my lord. Why I'm submitting, my lord? Your lordship kindly see. I was other evidence, my lord. They are so pointing out another name, my lord. The
Now,
person who,
suppose worst case or best case for you, TIPA was not done.
my lord.
TIPA was not done. Let
My
us
lord.
assume that there
My
is
lord.
no TIP in the meaning of law. Will it make the prosecution case so weak that a conviction cannot be given? Eyewitnesses identified you.
No, identified. They identified that not only me, my lord. Not your lordship kindly, they identified 3 other persons, not only me, my lord,
Yes,
not only me.
yes.
But when IO, my lord, the interrogation, my lord, in interrogation, many other witness, my lord, they are pointed out another accused, my lord. And in his statement also, my lord, that is exhibited, my lord.
You said, in fact, Brajesh also said there is not only one. You committed the heinous act of
No,
stepping by the
probably,
case.
my lord, their
But they were,
identification.
they were in a group. There were
No,
other persons also. In fact, this appeal, as you have stated, there were other 2 accused persons
my lord,
who had passed away.
my lord.
So 3 persons were convicted.
No, that, no, before passing the judgment, my,
Okay.
they are not convicted.
Okay, they were accused.
They are accused, my. They are accused, my lord. Your lordship kindly, in fact, only one of the accused, my lord, he confessed, my lord. He had confessional statement, although it is, my lord, before the police, that is exhibited, my lord. And that kukuri was, that kukuri that which was mentioned here, my lord, that was recovered from the, my lord, another accused. And he, on his, my lord, leading to discovery, my lord, that weapon was discovered, my lord. So your lordship kindly see, my lord, PW 6 and PW 5, 6 and 9, my lord.
Quick.
PW 6, my lord. Page 18, my lord.
Yes.
On 28/2/2016, I was working as a welder, warder, chief guarder, and district jail Golaghat. That day, I may state conducted the test identification parade and TIP inside the jail. I was present at that. No, sorry, I'm not. Sorry, not 6, my lord, 7, my lord, sorry. PW 7. PW 7, my lord.
Hmm.
Bhaskar Bhaikon Soikia. As you look, page
Yes.
20, my lord.
Yes.
Bhaikon Soikia. I do not know the accused person present in the dock. I did not know the deceased Shahidul Islam. Also, on one day, the procurating Sareli police took my signature on piece of paper. Exhibit 4 is the said paper. When Exhibit 4(1) is my signature, I do not know about,
No, he was hostile.
my lord.
This witness was declared hostile.
Correct, my lord. That he was cross-examined by the prosecution, my lord.
Yes.
Then, my lord, that portion is corroborated by the IO, my lord. Your lordship kindly see that simply, my lord, he said he's not supporting the case, my lord, they have declared hostile. But it is also the statement which was corroborated by the other evidence, my lord, that more particularly the IO, that has to be taken into consideration, my lord.
What is it?
So no, what he
So where
said,
is
my
the prima facie case made out for a bail after a conviction of 302? There
no,
will be overwhelming circumstance. Yes, this conviction
no,
cannot
probably,
stand.
my lord, he is wrong quoting of the name, my lord, probably. Probably he has seen the correct man, but name is not mean, my lord, not correctly, my lord, pointed out. Your lordship kindly other evidence, my lord, your lordship kindly.
This was the other evidence.
Yes, my lord. No, I'll complete, my lord, this, my lord, evidence,
Hmm.
page 7, my lord. Because he pointed out who, my lord, your lordship kindly. On that
Now,
day,
Mr. Mohanta, you know how much of the evidence of a
no,
hostile
so
witness
far is,
can be
my lord,
taken into account.
by my lord, the
You are
evidence,
cross-examined,
hostile
all right.
evidence, which was corroborated by the other evidence, has to be taken into consideration, my lord.
Which corroborates, show the corroboration.
My lord, PW, then again, my lord, your lordship kindly, PW 7 and PW 9 are the witness, who are the Caesar witness, my lord, they are declared hostile. So your lordship kindly now, my lord, see the PW 9 also, my lord.
Because this Dulu Sakya was still a child at that time. D Sakya, page 21. I knew accused Dulu Sakya, who was still a child. Dulu Sakya is 7 to 8 years younger than me. There is no confusion.
No, that is statement of the, my lord, PW 7.
7 in his cross-examination.
It is not fact that I stated before, Dulu Saikia, since my childhood, I not fact that he was stated first in accused Dulu Saikia 7 years younger than me.
Hmm.
No, he's not child, my lord.
No, he knew Dulu Sakya
Uh,
when he was still a child. Dulu Sakya 7 years. It is not a fact that I have falsely did not know. Not a fact that so and so. I did not know. Right now.
7, 8 years younger, my lord.
Now, where is the implication that you are, or what support are you trying to
Then your lordship kindly pen up PW 9, my lord.
page?
Page, my lord. Page PW 9, page 25, my lord. I do not know the accused person.
Who
And
is 9?
People Gogoi
Who is he?
is a Caesar witness, my lord. But he is also, my lord, he is also narrating the same story, my lord, but he was declared hostile.
Put my signature. Now, how is it relevant?
My lord,
Caesar, how is it going to help you?
your lordship, now your lordship kindly see PW
11.
11.
Okay. Who is he?
PGP, he is the IO, my lord. IO, that is, he is the IO of this case, my lord. There are
Hmm.
3 IO, my lord, who were examined. 11, 12, and 13 are the IO, my lord.
Hmm.
On 14/1/2006, I was working as the SI of Golagat police station at about 10 a.m. and the day on that officer in charge of the PS got accused Dulu Soikia and brought him to the PS, and he directed me to interrogate him. Accordingly, I started interrogating him. Said the accused person. During the interrogation, the accused let me to know that on 13/1/2006 he had injured a CRPF person by stepping in his the dagger in Prokating railway station, and he had kept the dagger hidden in a jungle. The accused father stated that he could produce the dagger to the police. I recorded the above mentioned statement of the accused. Exhibit 5 is the said statement. Exhibit 151 is Exhibit 52 are my signature therein. Thereafter, I, along with my staff, proceeded to the jungle where the dagger was kept in hidden. The said accused person took us to the said jungle and shows me the place where the dagger was kept in hidden. I recorded the seizure and dagger from the place shown by the accused in the presence of the witnesses. Exhibit 4 is the said seizure list. And Exhibit 4 is my signature. I obtained accused Dudu Soikia signature on Exhibit 4. Exhibit 4 is the signature of the accused Dudu Soikia. Thereafter, I left the PS with the seizure article accused Dudu Soikia. So that, my lord, your lordship kindly see, and in fact, now, my lord, your lordship kindly see that is the leading to discovery. The leading to discovery at that point of time, a statement also recorded, my. That is Exhibit 5, my. So,
Exhibit 5, will it have any evidentiary value?
no, my lord. It is at least
For
corroborative
leading to
piece of evidence,
No, leading to discovery, section 27, we agree.
my lord.
But his statement regarding his complicity,
No, that cannot be used against him, my lord. That is true. But leading to discovery, at the time of leading to discovery, there is a procedure that what he stated has to be recorded.
no, that has been recorded.
Recorded. So now, my lord, from the
Only that part of evidence which leads to the discovery, that can be taken into account as per 27.
my lord.
Nothing against to implicate him. Now, leading to discovery is the dagger from the which was hidden in the jungle.
My lord.
Now, what is the what is dagger?
So your lordship kindly see the seizure list also, my lord. What is the seizure list? Page 94, my lord.
Page
Page 94.
34.
Right.
Report to exhibit 5 softness, originator to Mr. Record to
From the evidence of the other I also, that was not also sent to the forensic for serological test. It was not sent.
কিন্তু ইয়াতে দুৰ্যোগে মাৰা বুলি বুজে নিজে সেইটো বাৰু কোনো হেৰি কাম নাই সেইকাৰণে মই চাব গৈছিলো কেনেকে ৰেকৰ্ড কৰি আছে এইটো পাৰ্ট হয় জনৰ নহয় জানো যোনে ৰেকৰ্ড কৰিছে আৰু জানো এটা বলছে এটা আছে ইংৰাজীটো আছে তো ইয়াতে আছে এটা স্টুডেন্ট enjoyed the survey by stabbing him in a dagger I was drunk at that time কৰিছে এইটোতো নহয় এইটো হ'ব খুব বেছি I have kept the dagger and it goes in I'll be able to produce this Dulu has passed away.
First page.
I think we should, we'll hear the matter. We'll hear the main appeal.
My lord, justice,
It is not a open and shut case. We'll hear the appeal. Heard Sri T.J. Mahanta Leonard Senior Counsel assisted by Sri Swenso. For the applicant appellant. Also heard Miss Swenso, huh? Para? Do the Leonard Senior Counsel had pressed the application for suspension of sentence and grant of bail, comma, we're of the considered opinion that since the paper book is prepared, consider opinion that to consider, we are of the opinion that to consider the aforesaid prayer, comma, the evidence and materials and other materials have to be examined, full stop. We have also seen that the paper book has already been prepared and copies thereof have been furnished to the learned counsel for the respective parties. Para? In view of the above, comma, instead of considering the application for considering the present application, comma, let the appeal be listed for hearing. Full stop. Yes, when?
January, after
Second, in the second week of January, 2025.
Deeply.
Hey, praise the Lord. Actually, I have to share some recent judgments regarding this case. So, if Lordship may permit some time after 8th of November, any date, Lordship. Otherwise, I'm ready.
Why didn't you search for judgment?
I have some, Lordship, but
And we'll proceed. What is the objective of having an amicus to assist the court? You should take the opportunity. Why should you, whatever you have done, you have done. Let us proceed.
Yes, Lordship. First, Lordship may have a look at the FIR page. Page number 4, Lord. Informants. Is Saina Das, mother of the deceased. Lordship, may I read?
Just a minute, just a minute. Wait for it. How long will you take?
Will take time.
Mr. Mahmood and Mr. Bhattacharya, you can come after some time. She will take some time. Mr. Mahmood, she will take some time. This matter will take some time. You can come in the second half. Yes, because she will take at least half an hour, I think.
Yeah.
And madam will also take. First half, it may not be possible.
May I read? Lord?
Conviction under
302.
yes, please.
Yes, Lord. Humble submission is that about 1.5 years ago, my daughter Deepa Das, is 21 years, got married with the aforementioned accused. After the marriage, the accused kept harassing my daughter physically in different ways under the influence of alcohol, and at about 10 p.m. on 7th and 15th Friday, the accused assaulted my daughter, caused injury on her face, killed her by pressing her neck with a rope made of cloth, and laid her on the ground. He also tied her to a sewing machine. He didn't inform anyone and remained silent. My daughter was 6 months pregnant. Here, Lordship, Saina Das is her is the mother of the victim. Krishna Malu Das is the accused person. She was not present at the time of the incident, Lordship. So she had heard about the news, and after that, she came from Tigrupa to the occurrence place, Lordship. And she stated the time at about 10 p.m. The accused assaulted her daughter and didn't inform anyone. But the accused person informed his immediate neighbor. After that, that was under section 302 of the I picked it. Lordship may see deposition of PW. PW 1. Babul Malodas is the adjacent neighbor to the accused person. I know the informant Sina Das as well as this is Deepa Das, who is the daughter of the informant. I also know the accused Krishna Malodas, who is my neighbor. This is Deepa Das married with Krishna Malodas about 2 to 3 years back from today. After marriage, Deepa Das used to reside with Krishna Malodas as husband and wife. Deepa Das died in the month of October. Yes, it died in the month of October 2016. On the day of death of Deepa Das at about 10 to 10:30 p.m., we heard hue and cry in the house of Krishna Malodas. Then I came out of my residence and heard from others that Deepa Das died. He had heard from others, but he is not an eyewitness. Since we have a faith that within 18 months of one's marriage, he or she shouldn't venture to see any untoward incident, so I didn't visit the house of Krishna Malodas as during that time I haven't completed the 18 months of my marriage. Later on, I heard from people that they committed suicide with a message. He heard from others, but here's the evidence. Committed suicide with a message in Lordship. After filing the FIR, police investigated the case, and during investigation, my statements was recorded by police. This is postmortem. In the cross Lordship, he said that the house of Krishna Malodas is adjacent to my house. There are residents of Maloti Malodas, Haribandhu Malodas, Tukur Malodas, etc. around the house of Krishna Malodas. I heard that the wife of the accused died due to suicide. To my knowledge, the marital life of Krishna Malodas with deceased was cordial, Lordship. He said that he is the immediate neighbor of the accused person and said the relationship of the husband and wife is cordial, was cordial.
Just a minute. Yes.
Yes, Lordship PW2. He was the person who had seen the dead body at that time. Purnima Malodas, PW2, or not. I didn't know the informant Sena Das, but I know accused Krishna Malodas. I know this is Deepa Das, who was married by accused Krishna Malodas about 8 to 10 months back. After marriage, Deepa Das resides the house of Krishna Malodas as husband and wife. On the day of the incident at about 10 p.m., Krishna Malodas called me. Lordship may note this time, 10 p.m. Krishna Malodas called me to his residence. Then I went to his house and saw Deepa Das lying dead inside the room. She saw at that moment. But how Deepa Das died, I do not know. I inquired Krishna about the death of Deepa. Then he told me that she was killed by someone. Regarding this incident, Sena Das filed FIR in the police station. Accordingly, police visited the house of Krishna Malodas on the next day morning at about 10 a.m. Then police interrogated me and recorded my statement, and the body of Deepa was taken by police for postmortem. In the cross section, adjacent to my house, there is residence of Ranjit Malodas, Babul Malodas. On that day, my husband Haribandhu Malodas was in our residence. There was quarrel between Krishna Malodas and Deepa Malodas. I have also quarrel with my husband. Usually there is quarrel between husband and wife in every household. Hearing the incident of death of Deepa, next day they were gathering at about 3,000 people. After police came and dead body of Deepa was taken by police for postmortem, I do not know the reason of death of Deepa. She didn't know the actual reason of the death of Deepa. It is not a fact that I didn't state before police that when I visited the house of Deepa, she was lying dead on the ground inside her house. It is also not a fact that I didn't state before police that when I inquired Krishna Malodas about the death of Deepa Malodas, then he told me that she was killed by other person. She has told that before police also. When police came to the house of Krishna Malodas, I didn't notice the informant or any relatives of the deceased. I never met Sinadas. I do not know who is Sinadas. It is not a fact that I deposed totally false evidence on Krishna Malodas didn't call me to his residence. And I didn't see Deepadas lying dead in his house, and on being inquired, Krishna Malodas didn't say me that she was killed by someone else. Krishna Malodas told her that his wife was killed by someone else. This is an important witness,
Right?
because she has seen the dead body at that time, Lordship. The occurrence, the incident occurring time, Lordship.
She had gone there and saw the body of the deceased on the ground.
Yes, she has seen, but
Yes.
she didn't know the cause of the death.
So how is it important? Either
Yes,
for
it
this
is
side or that
important
side.
because Lordship, PW 8 is the important witness, Lordship.
Let us proceed serially.
Yes. So I have said that this PW3 Maloti Malodas. I do not know the informant, but I know this is Deepa Das and Krishna Malodas, who were the husband and wife. This is married with Krishna Malodas about 8 to 10 months back. My residence is at a distance of about 55 meters from the house of Krishna Malodas. On the date of the incident, I heard hue and cry in the house of Krishna Malodas, but I didn't visit his house. She also heard hue and cry, Lordship, but didn't visit it. So she couldn't see what was happening there. But I do not know the cause of the death of Deepa Das. When police visited the house of Krishna Malodas,
It's not relevant at all.
yes,
Not relevant.
it is not relevant. Although she is a neighbor of this Deepa.
Well,
PW
PW4.
Ona Lordship Ganesh Das, Mr. Ganesh Das. It is also not important, Lordship. I do not know the informant, but know the accused from the date of incident. He only knew that person on the date of the incident, Lordship. Incident occurred about 10 months back while I was in my residence. I have heard that a woman was died. Accordingly, I proceeded to the place of occurrence and saw huge gathering in the house of the accused. I also saw the accused sitting in his house. He saw Krishna Malodas sitting in his house. Later on, police came along with executive magistrate and did inquest of the dead body. It is learned that wife of the accused died. He only heard that wife of the accused had died. It is not irrelevant. It is not. My residence is at a distance of about 1.5 kilometers away. I do not know the accused earlier and his family members. I visited the house of the accused, hearing about the death of the wife of the accused, saw the dead body from a distance and don't know the cause of her death. What police and executive magistrate did, I don't know. People were discussing that accused husband killed his wife, but I hadn't seen the incident. It is not a fact. Killed it. It is only hearsay, Lordship. He hadn't seen that. Only he had heard that. PW 5. Sanjit Malo Das. I do not know the informant as well as the accused person. Incident occurred about 10 months back in the morning while I was in my residence. I have heard that a woman was died at Bahari. Accordingly, he heard that a woman was died. Accordingly, I also proceeded to the place of occurrence and saw a huge gathering in the house of the accused. I also saw the accused sitting in his house. Police also came along with the executive magistrate, and police did something inside the house of the accused. We were waiting outside the house. It is learned that wife of the accused, Krishna Malo Das, died. Then police took statements. In the cross, I visited the house of the accused, hearing about the death of the wife of the accused, saw the dead body from a distance, and don't know the cause of her death. I don't know the accused earlier and his family members. What police and executive magistrate did, I don't know. People were discussing that accused husband killed his wife, but I hadn't seen the incident. It is not a fact that I have not heard from public that accused killed his wife. He had only heard from the public.
Yes, not relevant.
Not relevant. PW 6. On 8/10/2016, I served as a test officer in Tarabari police station. On that day, having received an FIR from one Sina Das, wife of Horen Das, the officer in charge Tarabari PS registered the case being Tarabari PS employment, and according I was entrusted to investigate the case. Thereafter, I visited the place of occurrence, drew sketch map, recorded the statements of the witnesses, including complainant, and did inquest on the dead body of deceased through the learned circle officer Tenga. Exhibit 1 is my signature. In the said inquest report, having found scissor and one light yellow color cloth found wrapped on the neck of deceased in one end of the cloth and rope in one sewing machine on the other end of the cloth. She was tied with a sewing machine. I says the same on the spot in presence of the witnesses. Exhibit 2 is the state scissor list, and Exhibit 2 is my signature. I also collected postmortem report of the deceased. Exhibit 3 is the copy of postmortem report collected by me from the superintendent of FAAMCH Borbeta during the course of investigation, and annexed the same as prosecution document in the search. The FIR was registered by the then officer in charge of police station, Sri Sanjit Kumar Roy. And I know the signature of Sanjit Kumar Roy being my colleague and senior officer. In the meantime, I also arrested the accused, forwarded him to court. During the course of investigation, I also sent forwarding report dated 13/10/2016 to learned CJM Borbeta requesting the Honorable Court to record the statement of witnesses, namely Madan Mohan Das and Saidul Ali, under section 164 CRPC. Accordingly, court recorded their statements. Exhibit 5 is my forwarding report, and Exhibit 5.1 is my signature in the state forwarding report. I also sent another forwarding report dated 18/10/16 to the Honorable CJM Borbeta for endorsement of the court on the seized material. I had seized on 18/10/16. On 18/10/16, the materials were seized. Okay. But the incident was happened on 8/10. 8/10/16. Materials were seized on 18/10. Finally, on conclusion of investigation, I submitted the search sheet against accused under section 302 IPC. Exhibit 8 is the search sheet, and exhibit cross-examination. I visited the place of occurrence at 8:55 a.m. in the morning, next day. On the place of occurrence, Babul Malo Das, Anima Malo Das, Maloti Malo Das, Sanjeev Das, etc. I did not record the statement of Anima Malo Das under section 161 CRPC. There are 3 members in the family of accused, namely the accused himself and his mother and his wife. His mother was also mother also lived in that house, Lordship. I did not record the statement of mother of accused as she was not present in the house. However, I did not mention this fact in the case diary. In the sketch map, I had shown the house of the accused, but how many rooms are there in the house have not been mentioned. So cannot say from the sketch map how many rooms are there in the house. In the maybe there are some many rooms in the house, Lordship. I did not do the sketch map well, Lordship. In the sketch map, I had not shown specifically the particular place in which dead body was lying in the house. I also didn't show the place where the sewing machine and the bed of the deceased in the sketch map. I did not record the statement of neighbor, namely Haribandhu Malodas, Ranjit Malodas, and Sukumar Malodas, and I did not record the reason in the case diary in not recording their statement. But I did not find them in their respective house, and I said this from my memory. The distance between Tarabari PS and the place of occurrence is about 1 kilometer, Lordship. The 1 day delay in lodging the FIR has not been mentioned by the informant. Informant has not mentioned the delay. What is the cause of the delay? At night, we have not received any verbal information from anyone regarding this incident. As it appears from the content of the FIR, it was written by one Shahjahan Khan. I did not record the statement
Just
of
a minute.
Shahjahan Khan.
Just a minute. Yes.
I also did not record the statement of Hasan Das, Nisikanta Das, Ramen Das, Amulya Malo Das, and the wife of Amulya Malo Das. Though I seized the materials on 8/10/16, but I sent the same to court for endorsement on 18/10/2016. But I did not mention in the case diary where I kept the seized materials during this period. The seized materials where it was kept is not mentioned, Lordship. But I did not mention in the case diary where I kept the. But I did not took the signature of either accused or the informant, even though I made them on the spot. But I did not mention the place from which the scissor was recovered. I also did not describe in the scissor list where it was made, whether it was made of iron or any other material. I did not seize the sewing machine. Sewing machine was not seized. Today, I have not seen the seized material in court, which was also not given Zimma to anyone. I did not send the seized scissor and the cloth to the forensic laboratory to collect evidence who used the same at the time of commission of the offense. That materials were also not given to the forensic laboratory. So there is every possibility of tampering the evidence. Lordship. I also did not collect and send any portion of skin of deceased from her neck for examination by forensic expert and to match the mark on the neck of deceased with that of the cloth face. When I saw the dead body, I noticed blood oozing out from the mouth of deceased, but I did not collect the sample of blood from there. I also did not collect the blood sample. I did not collect any cloth worn by deceased at the relevant time. I made both the witness, namely Madan Mohan Das and Saidul Ali, on the spot on 8/10/16. But I sent them for recording their statement in court on 13/10/16. There is some delay to send these witnesses to the court. I did not mention the reasons for delay. Witness PW2 Purnima Malodas said before me that when she asked the accused about the cause of death of his wife, he told her that she was killed by another person. The SI himself said this statement, Lordship. It is not a fact that accused was not involved in the crime, and I submitted charges against him without making proper investigation. The investigation was not. It is seen that the investigation is not proper, Lordship. It is not a fact that I did not record the statement of witness Vanessa. Further cross-examination of PW6 Alam Ali. As per the FIR, the occurrence took place on 8/10/16. I forwarded witnesses Madan Mohan Das and Saidul Ali to the court for recording their statements under 164 of CRPC on 13/10/2016. I have not mentioned the reason in the case diary for forwarding these two witnesses to the court for recording their statements after 5 days of the occurrence. Witness Madan Mohan Das in his statement before me did not state that accused Krishnamalo Das confessed before him. It is important, Worship. Witness Madan Mohan Das in his statement before me did not state the accused Krishnamalu Das confessed before him that there took place altercation relating to household matter and he kicked on the belly of his wife and murdered her by pressing her neck. It is told by this person. This witness also did not state to me that before this.
There is a extrajudicial confession before Madan Mohan.
164.
An extrajudicial confession is there before Madan Mohan.
Yeah.
Madan Mohan claims as PW8
Lordship.
that there was a confession made before him.
Yes.
In 164, he has stated Madan Mohan about the extrajudicial confession.
Who has stated?
Madan Mohan.
No, not only 164, in the doc also he has said
Doc also
PW8
is
at
PW8.
page 2021.
But how did he know this incident happened at that time? Lordship, this is important.
No. Madan Mohan says that the accused has confessed before him.
Yeah.
Paragraph page 20, come to page 21. Accused said, Dada muk bosao, mor bhul hoi gol,
Right.
moi bhabai nasilu, mori
Page
jabo
number
tai,
21.
tai mori gol muk bosao.
It is his version, Lordship.
That is what we are saying. It's a extrajudicial confession.
And that corroborates with the medical. Died of strangulation.
Manual strangulation.
8 months pregnant. 12 fetus was no.
But nobody has seen her. But who did that?
That was tied to a big, that is also the down, the floor. How can one hang herself?
Yes, it is. It is even a look that he died with the swimming machine, but somebody else has done that.
Somebody else, but no explanation. Who have done this?
In that house, who were staying other than the accused?
Mother.
Accused and the wife.
Mother was
Mother was not present. No witnesses have mentioned that she was present at that. Only the accused was. And at night Lordship, if somebody comes, there is no explanation. Who came from who came from which door? Nothing is there.
There are many rooms in that house. In which room the incident was happening, nobody saw that. Yeah, this time these people consume alcohol, Lordship. May I continue, Lordship?
Yes, please.
Witness Madan Mohan Das did not state to me that accused told him that among kosa more political, moi bhabai nasilo, mori jabo tai mori gol mok kosa. Now PW7. Sinadas. I am the informant of this case. I know the accused person Krishnamalu Das. He is a tailor by profession. He is the husband of my. He is the husband.
You are reading which one?
PW7, Lordship.
PW7 is the
Page number
is the
17.
informant.
Informant. Sinadas, mother of the victim. My daughter Deepa Das was married to accused Krishnamalu Das. And the marital life lasted for about 18 to 20 months. We are settled in Malegaon under Zugi Hupa PS at North Salmara under Bongaigaon district. The accused is settled in Bohori village under Tarabari PS in Borpeta district. After marriage, I was in contact with my daughter over telephone. They was also coming and going to each other houses. It was Durga Puja time in 2016. At the time of the incident, my daughter was 6 months pregnant. I heard that my daughter is seriously ill or injured. Amulya Malodas, Lordship, before ill or injured. Lordship, she hasn't whispered any harassment or any physical torture like that thing or dowry claim. These things are not stated by her lordship, mother. Amulya Malodas, the mama of the accused person, told me about it late in the night. I came with one Ramesh, Madan Mohan Das and driver Saidur Rahman in one car. On reaching the place, I saw that dead body of my daughter was lying in the house. Her neck was tied to the leg of the sewing machine. My daughter was strangulated to death in that manner by the accused.
No,
She
no,
directly
the element of dowry will not be relevant because the conviction is not under that section. Conviction is under
Yes.
302.
and not his
Simpliciter, not because of 304B.
but there was no such thing
The
were
dead body
happening
of my
in their
daughter was
marital
lying
life.
in the house, her neck was tied, the leg of the string.
Okay. It is imaginary. I received the information from Amulya Malodas at about 10 p.m. and started from home at about 11 p.m. I reached by 3 a.m. in the morning. It was Durga Puja time, seeing us several persons assembled at the place of occurrence. Accused was also there. He was not going anywhere, Lordship, after the incident. Normally, people fled away, Lordship. Accused was also there. Before this incident, once earlier also, accused had badly beaten my daughter. At that time, I had come to his place and we reconciled the matter. After seeing the dead body of my daughter, I cried beyond control. I somehow went to the police station and lost the FIR, exhibit 4 is FIR. And
See this, you said that there was no earlier case, even that is not, that is belied. Before this incident once, earlier also, the accused had badly beaten my daughter. Then
cross, next day, I filed the FIR. One police person wrote,
where does he state that on reaching the house of the place of occurrence, the appellant was also there at that time?
Hmm. on reaching the place, Lordship, page number 17, last
Yes, please read.
bottom 3 line, number 3.
Okay,
On
please.
reaching the place, I saw the dead body of my daughter was lying in the house. Her neck was tied to the leg of the sewing machine. My daughter was strangulated to death in that manner by the accused. How can he say that? How can she say? She had not seen the incident. She directly
She has
said-
not said that she has seen it. Wait.
kill thing, Lordship. Killing. Killing is not seen by her. Lordship. And the cross. Next day, I filed the FIR. One police person wrote the FIR for me at the police station. After FIR was police person wrote the FIR for her, Lordship. After FIR was written, I signed it. I do not remember now whether the FIR was read over to me or not. She couldn't recollect her memory that it was read over to her or not. Maybe read over, maybe not. Before I signed it.
There was a scribe, there is no problem. Somebody may not write the FIR by him or herself. Come to page 5, the scribe was there, Shahjahan Khan. The Azhar has been written as per the version of the informant. Scribe is Shahjahan Khan. It was there. Not necessary that you need to write the FIR by your own. You may be a literate person. Then what do you do?
But to read over to the informant.
She doesn't remember it was read over.
Amulya Malodas told me over phone that my daughter has become unconscious and if I want to see her, I should come first to her home at Tarabari. I have not stated to police specifically about
She
Amulya.
said that she hardly know how to write. So it was obvious, natural to have it written by somebody else. Okay.
I have not stated to police specifically about Amulya Malo Das informing me over phone. I have not seen the murder of my daughter as to how she was strangulated. At the time when I reached the house of the accused, more than 50 persons gathered. At the time when I reached the place, there was no police personnel. I met the police personnel at the police station. At the time of the incident, there was no police personnel. Ramesh, Madan Mohan Das, and driver Saidul Rahman were with me at the police station. It takes more than 4 to 5 hours to reach the house of the accused person. There are 2 rooms in the house of the accused person. The mother of the accused stay with the accused person in the same house. The elder brother lived separately. There are several houses near the house of the accused person. Sinada said that her mother also stay with the accused person in the same, but didn't say that he was not at the time of the incident or was at the was present at the time of the incident. There are several houses near the house of the accused person, but those houses are not attached to the house of accused person. They are some distance away. If there is loud sound in his house, it will be heard by nearby people. If there is any loud sound. I met Amulya Malo Das and his wife in the house of the accused. Also met the mother of the accused person and other relatives. Mother was also there, Lord, but didn't whisper about anybody by anybody of the mother of the accused person. I again went to the house of accused with the police. The dead body was taken for postmortem by the police, and police says the articles from the house of the accused. My signature was not taken at the time of preparing the seizure list. Lordship, may I have a look at this? His mother was present at the time of the incident, Lordship, but no statement was taken from his mother. I have not filed any case against the accused person before this incident. My statement was not recorded before the magistrate. I am not able to connect the name of Haribandhu Malo Das, Mono Malo Das, Tukura, Amio Malo Das, and Besuka Malo Das with their faces, but if I see them, maybe I will recognize about them. We return next day together. After that day, I have never visited the house of accused person. It is not a fact that Amulya Malo Das did not telephone me about the matter. Amulya Malo Das telephoned her about the matter at 10 p.m. It is not a fact that I didn't see my daughter Deepa tied by rope to the sewing machine nearby. It is not a fact that I did not tell the police earlier also accused had beaten my daughter and I had reconciled the matter. I did not tell the police in the FIR of the earlier marpit. It is not a fact that I have deposed falsely that earlier also my daughter was beaten by the accused. It is not a fact accused had not strangulated my daughter to death. They had not seen that, but they firmly believe that he did that thing. So this is only allegation, Lordship. Nobody has seen that. Only a hue and cry was heard by people nearby. But when maybe somebody else also had done that. Madan Mohan Das, PW 8. I know the informant. She is my Mahi.
Now, if the other, to consider your submission that the possibility of involvement of others cannot be ruled out, this has to be examined that what did the accused do when he found his wife? Suppose, let us presume or assume, for the sake of argument, that some miscreants had entered and killed the wife. What did the husband do at that time? He was there.
Yes.
Did he inform somebody? Did he inform the police?
He was right there, Lordship.
No, what action did he take?
He informed about his neighbor. Somebody has killed my wife, and after that, the news was spread over, and the police came.
Wife has been killed. He did not even inform the police. Police was informed by the mother of the deceased.
At that time,
After around 3 hours, from Tarabari, it takes 3 hours to reach Bongaigaon.
That's the situation. He has to inform the police, but he have informed his neighbor. And he no explanation that who came and killed the wife. Somebody came. Maybe he didn't see that lordship. And at that time, when that type of incident happens, the mental position of that person may be something else. Lordship. What could he do? What could he do? He could not. What to do? What to not to do? Maybe
No,
these
when
things are.
you find that somebody, a relative of yours, close relative, is found dead, first thing is that you'll inform the police.
Yes.
If not immediately, then maybe within half an hour, 1 hour, you waited till the relative of the deceased reached Bongaigaon from after 3 hours from Tarabari, Bohori.
Lordship, I immediately alerted my neighbor, and after that, the news was spread, and police came to know.
Police did not
Lordship.
come
After information.
after information.
Lordship, may.
Naturally, if you examine the normal human conduct, I find that somebody or relative is found dead under mysterious circumstance. First thing is that you inform the police immediately. If not immediately, maybe within a short span of time, or maybe through somebody else, please inform the police. And it was not a normal death, that she was ill or she was ailing. She was found strangulated.
That also she was pregnant. Yes, a husband may not do that thing because his child is bearing by her. Lordship. For that, he would have informed the police immediately. My mental condition was not that kind of stable. Lordship.
Inconsistent.
I was deeply sad. Lordship.
How did you explain in your 313?
313 completely deny, Lordship. I have done that.
No. How was the deaths?
Hmm?
How did you explain the deaths?
Lordship, question number 3. 2 and 3. Question number 2. PW1 has stated further that in the month of October 2016, one night at about 10 to 10:30 p.m. on hearing human cry in your house, he came out of his house and heard that Deepa Das died. What is your reply? He stated true. PW2. Purnima Malo Das has stated that about 8 to 10 months back, she has deposed on one night at about 10 p.m. You called her to your residence and found that Deepa Das died. What is your reply? True. This witness had stated further that you told her that Deepa was killed by someone. What is your reply?
False.
It is false. PW3, Maloti Malo Das has stated in her evidence that on the day of the occurrence, she heard human cry in your house, but she doesn't know how Deepa Das died. What is your reply? I do not know. I do not know, Lordship. He didn't know. So he said that I do not know. PW4 Ganesh Das has stated in his evidence that about 10 months back, one day he heard that a woman died and then he went to your house, saw a huge gathering and this is true. Wife dead, saw a house gathering and could not know that your wife died. What is your reply? True. Died is true.
Read question number 15. And
15. This witness has stated further that you murdered the daughter of the informant by strangulating to death. What is your reply?
false. False. Then you come to 23. What is 23?
Would you like to say anything in defense? My wife, Deepada, committed suicide.
Suicide.
I'm innocent, Lordship. I have not done
Initially,
that
what
thing.
did you say? That somebody had come and killed her.
What would he say, Lordship? He only said that I am innocent. I have not done that.
But she had committed suicide.
He heard that from the people that she had committed suicide. There are speculations,
No,
Lordship.
no, is it the case that at that time he was not present, number one? That is not the case.
But-
That is not the foundation of your defense, that you were not even present during the event, during the incident.
So it can be speculated that.
No, that is not even your foundation. There is no suggestion that I was not there. I do not know what had happened. I found my wife, the body of the wife, lying in such a condition. At
Okay.
one point of time, you said somebody had killed her. I do not know who. And in 313, you said that she committed suicide. Let us examine both the
Yes.
versions along with the PM report.
These things may happen, Lordship, as I am innocent. Lordship, he has also heard from the people gathered there that
No, where were
Uh,
you at that time? You said 4 or 5 rooms were there, but it's the same house. It's on evidence that 2 rooms were there. What had happened? Where were you at that time? Have you said that you had gone to see Puja, Durga Puja?
maybe, Lordship,
No, maybe there has to be a foundation.
maybe, but it is not stated anywhere.
No, there has to be some foundation that he was not even there. You cannot just presume.
Benefit of doubt, Lordship.
No, where is it indicated that I was not there? Then also benefit of doubt we'll have to examine. You have not even indicated, no foundation at all, that you are not present at that site.
He has come, when he saw his wife, Lordship, my submission, Lordship, when he saw his wife, he saw that his wife lying
Now, is
dead
it your case
with a
anywhere
sewing
from?
machine.
Is it decipherable from any materials on record that he came from somewhere, found his wife lying on the floor? Or any witness said that at that time he was with us, he was not at home. We heard and we all went together. One witness said that you had called him. Was called by accused at about 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yes. He saw this is lying on the floor. PW2.
Asking him what was the cause, then he told.
Lordship, the time was Durga Puja, and
PM report is Lordship, page number 60.
I have
is-
seen that. Strangulation, manual strangulation.
Manual strength.
maybe he was present in the house, Lordship, but if he was in the under the circumstances of alcohol, Lordship,
How will it give you any benefit?
he had not seen. He did not do that killing to his wife, Lordship. And
It's not an accidental fall or something. She was found tied with a rope to a sewing machine. Her neck was found to be strangulated. There is no ligature mark. It's a manual strangulation. Manual strangulation, the aspect of suicide is totally ruled out. No ligature mark. Okay, please proceed. PW8. PW8 page 20.
22.
20 to the PW8.
PW 22, Lordship.
20.
20.
Madan Mohan.
I know the informant is my Mahi. The Deepa Das was my daughter of my Mahi. I know the accused person. Deepa was married to him. After marriage, Deepa had shifted to the house of the accused at Tarapari. She was married for not even 2 years when she died. After the marriage of Deepa, I had not visited the house of Deepa at her marital home. While I was in contact with Mahi, after the marriage of Deepa, I had not visited the house of Deepa at her marital home. But I was in contact with Mahi. It was Durga Puja time in 2016. I was busy in organizing the puja. At that time, my Mahi told me late in the night that Deepa is seriously ill and I must go with her to the house of accused Tarabari. Then I, Ramesh Das, Nitikanta Das, and Saidul Islam driver, along with Mahi, went to the house of the accused in the taxi. It took about 3 hours to reach the house of the accused. When we went there, not many persons were there, but seeing us sometime people came to that place. Entering the house, we saw Deepa lying on the ground with a rope roti tied to her neck. The other end of the roti were attached to the lower portion of the sieving machine. Seeing this, Mahi started crying beyond control. At that time, this accused person, Krishna, it's Malol. Kamal Das came running towards me and caught my legs to seek forgiveness. Accused said, Dada, মোৰ ভুল হৈ গ'ল, মই ভবাই নাছিলো মই মৰি যাব তাই মৰি গ'ল, মোক বচাওক. I was shocked to hear this. I also started crying, losing my sister at such young age. After some time, all of us went to the police station with my Mahi and lost the affair. Police went to the spot. Magistrate also went there. This time, more than 100 persons gathered at that spot. Police has seized the clothes, Rosi sieving machine, the scissor, etc. And I signed the scissor list. My statement was recorded by magistrate. Exhibit 9 is my statement given to the magistrate. My statement. I told about the accused confessing to his crime. Only he said that.
Yes. So
When
as per-
there are 4 to 5 people going with them, the mother of the accused, mother of the victim was also present there. All of them present, Lordship. But only this person, he has some personal interest, Lordship. So when this accused person said this things to his to Madan Mohan, somebody might have heard that, but nobody said anything or any one word over that. But so he's interested with
Where
this
is the
Lordship.
interest?
Personal interest was
Where is the aspect of personal interest, or was it any? Where is the cross examination? Let us see the cross examination. Okay, we'll continue up to 2 o'clock. Judgment at also 2. Duta judgment আছে না এটা? No? Around 2:10, 2:15, because there's a single bench for a judgment then. Okay.
Day, but during my earlier selection, there was a selection process. My name was sent by the employment
No
exchange.
scope to make arguments. Why are you making arguments?
So I'm not making argument. I
Then
just-
don't make any.
Right.
Unless some development is there,
Right.
don't make it. In view of the aforesaid facts and circumstances, but this court is of the view that no case for interference is made out and accordingly writ petitions are dismissed. You
Fine,
take
yeah.
back the citations. We don't want to unnecessarily burden the file. the copies of these sites.
Yes, yes, my lord.
তেওঁৰ কামত আহিব।
The judgments, lordship, which I have.
Yes, yes. এইটো হেৰি গুচাই দি দিব হা। একেদৰে 4টা মান আছিল।
Is is there
Second last witness, only one more.
only one?
Madam Borpujari, one matter, your name was not shown. We have directed one matter, we don't know, remember.
PW, the person of PWA.
8, yes.
Yes, cross-examination. Cross-examination of Madan Mohan Das.
Yes.
My house is situated at Tinkonia village under Jogighopa PS. When the victim died, I was at Jogighopa. Distance between Tinkonia village and the house of the accused is about 140 kilometers, and it takes about 5 hours time to travel from Jogighopa to the house of the accused. I received the information of the death of the victim from one Nisikanta Das, who is my cousin. On receipt of the information, I, along with mother of deceased Tina Das, Gaabura Ramesh Chandra Das, Saidul Islam, and Hassan Chandra Das came to the house of the accused. When we reached the house of the accused, Deepa's dead body was lying on the house, and we found their mother. Mother of the accused, maternal mother of the accused. Mother was there. Maternal uncle.
On reaching, they had found the mother. On reaching there, around 5 hours.
And this is said by Madan Mohan Das, and Tina Das also stated that her mother was present.
That is after reaching the house. Incident had happened at least 5 hours earlier.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
o'clock.
It takes 5 hours to reach from Jogighopa to this Bohuri, Tarabari. Okay, please read.
Yeah. And we found maternal uncle and aunt of the accused. Mother of the deceased lodged an FIR, Tarabari PS, and then police visited the place of occurrence. Magistrate also came, who conducted inquest on the dead body of the deceased in presence of Tina Das, Hassan Chandra Das, Saidul Islam, Gaabura Ramesh Chandra Das, and me. I do not now remember whether my signature was taken or not on the inquest report. Police recorded my statement on the following day of lodging the FIR. About 1 week after the occurrence, I was produced before the magistrate for recording my statement under section 164 CRPC. Statement of Saidul Islam and Tina Das was also recorded under section 164 CRPC on the same day, along with me. It is not a fact that in my statement before the police, I didn't state it was Durga Puja time in 2016. I was busy in organizing the puja. At that time, my mahi told me that Deepa is seriously ill and I must go with her to the house of the accused, Tarawadi. Then I, along with Ramesh Das, Nisikanto Das, and Saidul Islam, driver, along with Mahi Tina Das, went to the house of the accused by a taxi. It is not a fact that in my statement under section 164 CRPC also, I didn't state it was Durga Puja time in 2016. I was busy in organizing the puja. At that time, my mahi told me that Deepa is seriously ill and I must go with her to the house of the accused, Tarawadi. Then I, along with Ramesh Das, Nisikanto Das, and Saidul Islam, driver, along with Mahi Tina Das, went to the house of the accused by a taxi. It is not a fact that either in my statement before the police or in my statement under section 164 CRPC, I didn't state at that time this accused person, Krishna Kamal Das, came running towards me and caught my leg to seek forgiveness. Accused said, Dada muk posok, mur bhul hoye gol. Moi bhabai nasilu, mori jabo tai mori gol muk sauk. It is not a fact that I have not stated anything in my evidence and see in the court whatever I have stated either in my statement under section 164 or before police. Today I have not seen any seized articles in connection with this case in the court. It is not a fact that I have falsely deposed that accused admitted his guilt before me does not affect that since this was my cousin's sister, therefore I have deposed false evidence against guilt. As Lordship, as Deepa Das, this is his cousin's sister, he might have give that statement for on the grass.
Just a minute. 76. No, almost exact. Almost exact. 260. Thinking time and property. 160 proximity of recording period time between data. So terabyte. Krishna does. Otherwise, in 164 less time.
Not.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Lordship, this statement is completely false and concocted, as he was an interesting person, Lordship, as he was the brother of the deceased.
Only
This
because
is
he's a
the-
brother, it will be not believable.
Lordship.
Only because the witness is the relative, his version cannot be accepted.
Lordship, when all persons are along, all persons are all along at that time, nobody has heard that statement. Only he has heard. Only he has heard that statement. It is come under the purview of doubt. Lord.
Hmm?
Only he has heard that statement. Nobody has heard. When all people are gathered at the same time, same place. If the room is, if the house is two room house, then all people are nearby, Lordship. So nobody heard this
No, who was
statement
there?
except him.
When they had reached the house of when they had reached the place of occurrence,
Yeah.
who were there in the house?
Sinadas, mother of the deceased, one driver was there. Gambura, they have taken the Gambura also with them. The accused was there. The mother was the mother of the
Their accused had,
mother of the accused was there, Lordship,
yes.
and other neighbors also there. Nobody has heard that statement, Lordship.
Neighbors were not there at that time immediately.
Some of them, not all. If Lordship may say the Sinada's statement,
Yes.
she has she stated that the mother of the accused page number page number 18 and the first part Lordship at the 50% gathered. At the time when I reached the house of the accused, more than 50% gathered. More than 50% were gathering there. Only he has heard that statement, Lordship.
More than 50% cannot be inside a house. They had gathered outside the house.
Then Lordship may say, at the time when I reached the place, there was no police person. I met the police person at the police station. Ramesh, Madan Mohan Das and driver Saidul Rahman were with me at the police station. It takes more than, there are two rooms in the house of the accused person. The mother of the accused stay with the elder, page number 19. Hard line. I met Amulya Malo Das and his wife in the house of the accused. I also met the mother of the accused person and other relatives. I again went to the house of the other relatives here. Lordship. This is Sinada's version.
Page 67 section. In 164 statement of another application.
Can I continue, Lord? Today, I have not seen any staged articles in connection with this case, case number 23. It is not a fact that I have falsely deposed the accused admitting his guilt before me. It is not a fact that since this was my cousin's sister, therefore I have deposed false evidence against accused. PW 9, Dr. Manoj Kumar Singha. On 8/10/2016, I was working at FAAMCH Corpeta as Associate Professor in the Department of Forensic Medicine. On that day, Dr. Firoz Ahmed, demonstrator of Department of Forensic Medicine, examined the dead body of Deepa Malo Das, 21 years, wife of Krishna Malo Das, Bahari Reserve, Tarabari, in connection with Tarabari PS case number 292, 16 under section 302, 304 PIPC. Case was identified by Constable Umakanta Mazumdar. Justice. One female dead body wearing sari, blouse, and petticoat. Eyes and mouth are partially open. Teeth of the tongue is beaten. Rigor mortis held overlap on whole body. Postmortem hypostasis is present on the back. Lower abdomen is distended. Thorax walls, ribs, and cartilage healthy. Pleura congested. Larynx and trachea mucosa congested. Both lungs congested. Pericardium congested. Heart health. Right side chambers with dark fluid blood. Left side chambers were empty. Vessels empty. Skull and vertebra healthy. Membrane congested. Brain congested. Spinal cord not examined. Abdomen wall health. Peritoneum congested. Mouth, pharynx, and esophagus congested. Stomach healthy. Contains semi-digested rice meal. Small. That's it. Yes. Confusion. One contusion of size 4 into 3 cm present on high up in the neck below the lower jaw over the corner. But I am not onto that. I am not on the postmortem report. How this uh, how this accident has happened. I am innocent, Lordship. I have done nothing wrong. My child is bearing by her. Our child is bearing by my wife. I had not done that fault, Lordship. It's it is heinous crime, Lord. I have not done that. And my relationship with my wife was cordial. What had happened, I do not know, Lordship. I just had seen my wife died and tied with the tying machine. Seeing her at this situation, Lordship, how can I go anywhere, Lordship? Under section 313 also he denied. She committed suicide, either she committed suicide or somebody killed her. Killed her or strangled her, Lordship.
Failed to give
Strangled
any
her.
explanation, who came,
Strangled her, sorry. Lordship, I am mourning her death at the cost of my lifetime imprisonment. That is why I have to, that is
That
my
time is
submission,
also
Lordship.
there, Lord, 12 hours, that is 10 to, time goes with. Expected. It too, thankfully.
Lordship, it was a good case for the prosecution if forensic supports them. Forensic is absent here, Lordship. Regarding the materials, these materials,
Weapon is not there.
his manual strangulation is there, Lordship. Fingerprints may be there. Um, um,
Only two.
and the sewing machine. Lordship.
Sewing machine is tied a rope with the leg of the sewing machine.
If there are only two persons there, then his fingerprint might be in the sewing machine, Lordship, her in her neck also. Scissor. They found a scissor also, Lord. Written statements is also already read, but Lordship, my submission is that only my presence was there when the dead body was lying there, but I do not know how this incident happened. I have not done that crime, Lordship. I am mourning my wife's death at the cost of my lifetime imprisonment, Lordship. I am 37 years of age. I have to look after my mother also. Lordship, may look into this situation first. Rest up to your Lordship. Nobody has seen me. No eyewitness was there. Only hearsay evidence. somebody may say anything. I have not fled away from the situation. I was all along there. And no, no. It's a, no, no. It is
but
uh, Thursday I have to look.
Lordship from PW2 Lord. It's Purnima Malodar. Her Lordship. I do not know the informant China does, but I know the accused Malo does. Know the deceased Dipadas, who was married by the accused Krishna Malodas about 8-10 months back. After marriage, Dipadas resided in the house of Krishna Malodas as the husband and wife. On the day of the incident at about 10 p.m., Krishna Malodas has called me to his residence. He was first called after the incident. That means he was present.
Then I went to the house and saw Deepa was lying dead inside the room. But how Deepa died, I do not know. I inquired about the death of Deepa, Krishna, about the death of Deepa. Then he told me that she was killed by someone. He will not make any false statement because Lordship, he was called by the accused himself, Lord, at that relevant point of time, Lord. And Lordship, in the cross too, Lordship, she have in the suggestion also she have not denied that she was told that she was disease was killed by someone else, Lord. And in that, in 331, he totally said that it is suicidal, Lord. First doubt create from there, Lordship. Lordship. That yes, Lordship, it is not a fact that I propose totally false evidence. Lordship, it is also not a fact that I did not state before the police that when I visited the house of Deepa, she was lying on the Lordship of Deepa Malodas. Then he told me that she was killed by other person. That is. He himself told that she was killed by other person, and in 313 he have stated that it is suicidal death. And Lordship, the evidence of Dr. Lord, which corroborates that is strangulation. And if suicidal, Lordship, then how she will tie to her leg of the swing machine? And also in Lordship, in PW2 in cross Lordship, she have mentioned lightly but adjacent to my house in the cross Lordship, Babuldas. On that day, my husband, Haribandhu Malodas, was in our residence. There was a quarrel between Krishna Malodas and Deepa Malodas. I have also quarrel with my husband. Usually there is a quarrel between husband and wife. Quarrel was there, Lord. It is not like that nothing had happened, Lord. And as it is adjacent house, Lordship, if somebody will come and murder his wife, Lordship, there will be a huge hue and cry, Lord. But we have never said that like any hue and cry we have heard. And Lordship, the accused Lordship, he never. But I asked the Durga Puja was all around. The thing that no, Lord. all will shout like, police smart. It's a yeah. Lady. Lordship, uh, tied to a leg of a swing. That is also full with pressure. Fractured. Next. Lordship, at least he has called the neighbor Lordship, and after the hue and cry, people the neighboring people heard hue and cry, Lordship. Neighboring people heard hue and cry. Uh, Hearing the hue and cry, they uh, they have stated in Lordship, they have heard hue and cry. At 10:30 p.m., 10 to 10:30, after arrival of PW2, because PW2 was informed at 10. Maybe
Hue
there
and
is a
cry
hue
was
and cry
there.
after she arrived. But 10:30 Lordship in PW1 Lordship, page number 9, on the day of the death, Deepa Das, at about 10 to 10:30 p.m., we heard hue and cry in the house of Krishna Maladas. So hue and cry was there. No. It's PW2. PW exactly at 10 p.m. Some hue and cry. What he has seen, what he has heard, he said that, and he have not visited the house. I have not completed the 18 months of my marriage. Before. This is hilarious. Lordship. The adjacent house. Lordship. Or even Tukur Malo Das. Maybe it is clear from Lordship evidence of 313. He have made different evidence, and in PW2, no, not sole basis, but already he PW2 lot and Lordship. If it is murdered lot, then he should have explained lot who have done. If he not him to 10. Prosecution has succeeded lot to bring out the crime under section 302 against the accused person lot. Lordship, under section 313, he doesn't support this that he killed his wife, but we don't have any explanation of. Actually, he was innocent. I'm trying to say. Actually, as he has not done that crime, Lordship, so maybe this or that, either suicide or somebody killed or strangulation, whatever may be. And then he'll have to explain. Yeah. Not in his presence. When he has seen that he has seen his wife in a dead condition. So how can we assume that he may be outside? Dead explanation is not given. Puja time, Lord. But extrajudicial. 164 is 164. But he had only heard that statement of the accused. Nobody has heard that statement. He may be stick on to that. So, to give him some lesson. Lordship. PW8 Lordship. Around page number 20 Lordship. How Lordship my learned 20 saying that only he have it because Lordship. Last slide, Peter, page number 20, the other end of the rusty were attached to the lower portion of the swing machine.
seeing this, Mahi started crying beyond control. At that time, the accused person, Krishna Kamal Das, came running toward, because they were the only relative who could file a case or do anything, came running toward me and caught my leg to seek forgiveness. And accused said, Dada, muk basao, mur bhul hoi gol. He admitted, Lordship, that moi bhaba nasilu, mori jab. He have done in anger, but he also did not thought that she will die. Die mori gol, muk basao.
It is the statement of the Madan Mohan Das.
It is not
Accused-
that he, I have asked, while they appeared to the house, he came running. Because she was the mother informant and the brother, her relative, this is relative, these two persons. Other persons are neighbor, Lord.
At 313 statement, Lordship, he didn't say, accused didn't say this thing. That I have, that I'm more Mukosov. He didn't say that I have stated these sentences before him. 313.
Lordship, page number
29, Lordship.
29.
Question number 20. This witness has stated further that when he reached your house, you came running to him, asked his feet, and sought forgiveness, saying, Dada Mukbasov. What is your reply? False. Strictly denied, Lordship. This statement is only the concocted person of Madan Mohan Das. Nobody has heard
Yeah,
that
no
the accused
animosity,
person
Lordship.
is saying these lines to him in the presence of other person.
Relative.
Relative.
There is no animosity or that will also not corroborate with 164 if we keep.
And others not have got it at the same time.
Running and touch the
In others.
Lordship. Last part, Lordship. On reaching the place, I saw the dead body of my daughter was lying in the house. Her neck was tied to the leg of the swing machine. My daughter was strangulated to death in that manner by the accused. I received the information by so and so at around 10 p.m. and started 11 a.m. so and so was in Durgapura. Before this incident, accused was also there. Before this incident, once earlier, also accused had beaten my daughter. At that time, I had come to his place, and we reconciled the matter. After seeing my daughter, dead body of my daughter, I cried beyond control. And in cross also she have admitted only there are 2 rooms, Lord. Though in the sketch map it is not mentioned, but there are only 2 rooms. So if somebody comes and murdered, definitely he will come to know that somebody entered his room, he will explain who have come.
The police personnel didn't say how many rooms are there, he didn't know. Police personnel. He is the person who investigated the case and went to the place of the occurrence place. He doesn't know how many rooms are there.
Assuming somebody coming and strangulating his wife, Lordship, there will be some reason, Lordship. If the kites also come, then the kites will also do some search, but nothing such explanation is from the accused, Lordship, that some person came to do something. The village, Lordship, 10 o'clock is sufficient.
So it is a village worship. The time period is Durga Puja, so people are not sleeping on that time. It's page number 29, question number 16. Page number 29, 313 statement. Question number 16. She has stated further that on earlier occasion also once you had beaten her daughter badly. What is your reply? False. There was no such domestic violence before, Lord.
accused have also not set up lordship that he was not inside the room or he was not present in the room. With all the PWs found him inside the room.
At the time of the incident.
Brother, Mohan, now Buddha. Armitage. Lord, 4 to 5 hours. Then he took the brother. Sarab. Contrib- Then he immediately should have to go to the police station. That's it. Paper of
Actually, the accused was all along with with his mother. The two persons were there. The, with the, excluding his wife. So the mother was old Asian lady who will lost the FIR. He was with his neighbors. Yes, neighbors can do. Neighbors could have done that, but they didn't. But they didn't do that. It is not my fault, Lordship. Lordship, I was with my, I was with my dead wife.
he lost his conscience, but he can phone call to a neighbor. Such a nervous. But he has failed to give appropriate explanation, Lord. He has
Yes, Lord. Oh, now, Lordship may give it there. Lordship may give it there. Short date, Lordship.
three zero two, Lord. It is based upon Lordship. He has failed to give explanation as to who, if not he, could have entered into his house and committed murder of his wife. Situated thus, it held that the prosecution has been successfully under the facts and the circumstances of the case do not show that it falls in the category of rare and so therefore no Lordship.
Lordship, at that time of the incident only I was present. I have I have to say, I'll learn. Oh, no. Vivian Board. See, Begum, like,
Not much time left, Lordship can take it up next week. This is a POXO matter, not many evidence, only 5 witnesses are there. Prosecuted statement tallies with her first statement, I mean.
My senior is on leg. Court number 3. Paper book, yes. So, section 5, I and M, and section 6 of POCSO. Page number. I read it. With due respect, I beg to state that the aforementioned accused persons resides near my house. Around 12 noon on 7/3/2018, the accused called my 9 years old teenage daughter, Purjan Khatun, to his home on the pretext of bringing something, and taking advantage of absence of any other person in the house, he raped her forcibly, thereby injuring her genitals badly, which caused profuse bleeding. On witnessing her serious condition, we got her treated in the government hospital. It is worth mentioning here that as the accused had threatened my daughter repeatedly in order to cover up the incident, we got to know the truth 2 days later. However, it is unfortunate that even after the truth was disclosed, we could not take any action against the accused person. Sir, I am a daily wage worker while the accused is an influential person. I live with my family on a class government plot of land. Adjacent to that, taking advantage of my penury, the accused had been threatening us not to divulge the real incident to others, as a result of which PW1. Yes.
I have yeah. Transcript.
Ah. See, that's the wrong prompt.
Father. Yes. Read it. The incident occurred about 1 year back. I managing my livelihood by doing labor. One day when I returned home at about 6 p.m. after my day's work, I found my daughter, at age about 9 years, lying on the bed with profuse bleeding from her private part. Having seen her condition serious, she was immediately rushed to FAMCH Corbetta for treatment, where she was admitted and treated for about a week. During her stay in the hospital, there were 5 stitches on her private part and gave medicine.